again, friends. I am back. Going to be taking a look at the Executioner today, and let's dive into it, shall we? Actually, as you can tell, I'm playing a very different variant than the Prime. I tried the Prime with Gauss rifle, 4 medium lasers, 5 medium lasers, 6 medium lasers, all that kind of good stuff. I just couldn't quite seem to click with it. I know part of it was my playstyle. Um, not adapting to the mech, but I feel like the mech has issues, and I'm gonna address the primary one in my opinion, and it's right here. Standard structure versus endo steel. We're losing 14 critical slots, but gaining not nearly anywhere the tonnage that we would need to properly carry big ballistics on the prime or any variant that has multiple ballistics of on the executioner. We don't have the tonnage that we need to really make it shine. So, with that being said, unfortunately, the most effective variant that I found is a laser vomit, which is ironic because PGI wants us to stop playing laser vomit as clan players. And here's a mech that had the potential to have multiple mixed build loadouts that were fun to play, but unfortunately, it can't. You have to play laser vomit because that's the only one that's really viable. Everything else kind of sucks. So with that being said, the actual build here, it says Executioner Prime, but I'm actually using most of the D omnipods just to get the energy slots, the energy hardpoints, and the Executioner A left arm omnipod for additional energy hardpoints. So basically, I've got two large lasers high mounted in the right torso here for peeking around hills and such. And then I've got 6 medium lasers, 3 in the left arm, 1 in the left torso, and then 2 in the right arm. I want to show you guys something because this will help you. The mech does have a problem with its arm weapons being low slung, especially right here. That's quite bad. When I was playing the Gauss medium laser variant, I was having bad exchanges when trading on the vertical axis because my lasers were just digging into the ground a lot. So, and sometimes the Gauss too. So that is an issue. Something I did to kind of alleviate the problem though was on the right arm. If you guys see here, the last lasers that you equip are actually the ones that end up being high mounted. So when you're building your executioner, if it's anything like this variant, which I don't think everyone's going to have access to because I believe the D omnipods were pre-order exclusives. So PGI um, may have gimped this mech a lot by doing that. But yeah, just something to be aware of if you do have access to the D omnipods. Make sure you equip the lasers you want high mounted on your right arm last, because that's the order in which they are equipped. So, other things about the mech. Oh, of course, mask and jump jets. The jump jets, in terms of vertical height, they're kind of a little bit off the mark. I feel like they could use like a little bit of a quirk for like an additional JJ or something, just to give it a little bit extra vertical height. It seems to just fall short, not by much, just a little bit, getting into places where I wanted to go with it. Mask, on the other hand, is quite good. There's no doubt about it. I mean, in terms of acceleration, it pretty much pops you up to max speed instantly from a standstill. It allows you to juke and stutter step really well for an assault mech. Like when you're peeking around the corner, hit mask, get out of cover real quick, fire your shot, and hit mask to pull back before they can really um, retaliate. Or just stutter step. One time when you're trading, go out without mask engaged. The other time, go out with mask engaged. Switch it up, throw them curveballs so they don't really get a timing pattern down for you. I was actually having great success trading against a Warhawk on Canyon earlier today when I was getting this mech finished up as far as skill points. I just kept changing up when, where, how I was peaking, using mask to change up the rhythm, and he had a hell of a hard time getting me because he was running Gauss PPCs, and it would just completely throw off his lead and his tempo. So something to be kept in mind. Mask is quite effective for that kind of play style. It also helps with just clearing horizontal gaps, really, like on Canyon. hitting mask and then jump jetting actually allows you to clear from the shorter parts of the canyon from one side to the other, and so that's pretty cool. Lets you get your assault mech into places that people aren't used to seeing assault mechs, especially early on in the match. It kind of acts as a force multiplier, if you will. So that's pretty cool. I think that's just about everything that I wanted to talk about with this mech. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, it says jump jets on the back there. Isn't that funny? Okay. Yeah, I think that's covers just about everything about the mech. So let's just hop into a match, and hopefully I can show you guys the execution and what it's like to play.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Oh snap. Fight. Fight for territory. Fight for dominance. Just kidding. Oh! You guys probably didn't even catch that. That's something I wanted to demonstrate. So here the mech is at a stance. Oh, I'm gonna tackle. Wow, I cannot speak. So here the mech is at a standstill. I'm gonna activate mask and hit full throttle. You see how the mech jumps instantly 84.5 kph? That is one of the big perks of having mask. The acceleration is unreal when you have it activated. It's really, I think, probably the strongest part of having mask on your mech. So hopefully in this match I get to demonstrate that a couple of times. I'm going to show the jump jets real quick. Activate mask, hit the JJs. As you can see, they're not the best in the world, but they're not terrible either. If I had aimed that jump a little bit better, I probably would have made it to the top of the building. But, I mean, they're good. They're good enough to get the mech into places where you can take advantage of it. Could it be stronger? Yes, I think it definitely needs a quirk to enhance its jump jet ability, but that can be addressed at a later time when people will have more matches under their belts and PGI has data and feedback concerning this chassis to properly balance it.
Target acquired.
Let's see if we can get into the fight. Well, so far I found that I usually like to keep half a bar in reserve for mask. That way if I get into a firefight, I can...
New target acquired.
Where did he go? It's like he was going to come around the pillar and he never did. Weird.
New target acquired.
Let's see if we can poke here a little bit.
Big guy on the ridge.
Foiled that Jaeger mech's playing pretty good.
Heat level critical.
Dual Goss. Got him running hot. I don't know if I can trade with him like this. He may just work me down. I'm gonna try to pop his left torso off though. Next time he comes around, I'm gonna try to use mask to throw off his lead. Goss is nearly instant at this range, but still worth a try, you never know. UAV. Get a full burn into it. There we go. And hit the mask, twist the torso, and GTFO. Because that was very bad. All three of them came around at the same time.
New target acquired.
It's bad news bears. That Jaeger keeps trying. Oh, come on, baby. Freak me.
New target acquired.
Opened up the Jaeger, Evan Jaguar from the rear, but yeah, I'm in trouble here. Hit the mask for a second and get off the ramp because this is a bad situation to be in. And the team's folding, so it's even worse actually. Not only am I in a bad position, but the team's getting rolled.
New target acquired.
Come on. Come on. Chase him. Chase him,
New
chase him,
target
chase him.
acquired. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Nice. Okay, finished off the executioner.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
I'm gonna try poking again from the top side just because I don't like it when our teams are on bottom. I feel like bottom is a terrible place to be on this map. That is not our UAV. God, these things juke. There we go.
New target acquired. New target
Oh,
acquired.
someone hopped down. He's dead.
Target destroyed.
He's a goner.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
Dodged those missiles with the help of mask. That was pretty nice. Still got plenty in reserve, so I'm gonna go back up here again. Can't really do too much jump sniping with this
Target
mech.
acquired. New target acquired.
Come on, come on.
Target destroyed.
Yes.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
To get in this dude's face. Let my
Target
small
destroyed.
lasers do the work. Keep my heat
New
low for the time
target
being.
acquired.
Shit. It's a bad spot to trade from.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Nice.
Target destroyed. Enter torso.
Oh, Lord.
Critical damage.
Hop down.
Warning,
Cover
incoming
jet it. And peace.
target
That was a
acquired.
really nice quick strike, actually. Thank God my team's been doing at least okay on
New
trades.
target acquired.
Let's see if we can actually...
Target destroyed.
Nope. Match is over. So, there you have it. Executioner. I felt like that was a pretty decent match to showcase the Executioner and what it's capable of. Is it a Gargoyle 2.0? No. Is it the great like doorbuster that people thought it might be? Not really. Mask is great, but it can't really spearhead charges. Its center torso hitbox is atrocious, to be honest. That's one of the big problems with it. It soaks damage on the CT like you wouldn't believe. How did I do? 4 kills, 4 assists, 529 damage. Okay. Yeah, it can't quite spearhead a charge because its CT hitbox is enormous. I hope they look into it and fix it. It does soak damage really bad there. But it does do a good job at trading, medium to long range trading. It's pretty good. It holds its own. Obviously, as you saw, it can get into spots where people just aren't expecting assault mechs to be, which is really cool. It requires a lot of map knowledge to execute it, and knowledge of like tempo and where people like to position and stuff like that. But if you can pull it off, it works pretty well. It's just really unfortunate that the mech it seems to have one viable variant as far as I found, which is the D variant with the A Omnipod strapped in for a laser vomit build. The others, because it's locked in to ferrofibrous instead of endo steel, it doesn't have the tonnage to make use of the ballistic slots that the Prime and other variants carry in the right shoulder. It just doesn't have the tonnage necessary to put medium to big sized autocannons in there. I feel like this could be a very, very good close range brawler mech if the ballistic slots it carries could actually house big autocannons, but right now it just doesn't have the tonnage. And unfortunately, it's hindering a lot of this mech's potential and builds. Um, but with that being said, if you have access to the pre-order D variant and its omnipods, I feel like this mech is actually, it's not a direwolf. Can't play it like that. It has its own unique play style, but if you play it somewhat like it likes to be played, you can do pretty reasonably well with it. It's just unfortunate that you only have one build that seems to work for me anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much the executioner for you. Mask is really cool. It's definitely fun to play with. It's got a pretty high skill cap and definitely adds a whole nother level to gameplay, which is cool. But jump jets, they're okay. Could use a little bit of positive quirks, but yeah, it's not a lemon. It's not Gargoyle 2.0 only because the D variant omnipods. If it wasn't for those, I feel like it would be Gargoyle 2.0 because the other builds I tried. I know part of it was my playstyle not adapting to the mech, and I was like literally the first couple of matches into it. I wasn't really jiving with the mech yet. I didn't understand how to play it right. I didn't have a feel for it. But yeah, it is what it is. It's not Gargoyle 2.0. Not quite that bad, but a lot of room for improvement if they would just give us the option to go endo or ferrofibrous. I think that would open up a lot more builds for this mech. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review of the Executioner, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.